There are people walking free right now who believe they've gotten away with murder. That's where Island Crime comes in. My name is Laura Palmer. I'm a veteran journalist, and I investigate unsolved homicides and missing person cases on Vancouver Island. And these aren't just cold cases pulled from the archives. I'm uncovering new leads, tracking down witnesses who've never spoken publicly before. Listen to Island Crime, wherever you get your podcasts.
From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Alessia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I got a message from a fan that had, do fans write you like the would you rathers, right? I get a ton of those, and most of them are like, whatever. But I got one that I have to bring to you, gentlemen. Chloe, I don't know if this pertains to you because I don't know how you feel about this.
Okay.
But this pertains to the gentlemen. So Mocha, Cheesecake, and Damn It Maury. Okay. The question is this. Would you rather use another man's toothbrush right after he used it? Stranger. Stranger.
Okay.
Okay. So would you rather use a stranger's toothbrush right after he used it? He'll hand it to you. Or would you rather go into a men's room and use another man's nest right after he used it? You know that thing with the toilet paper on the seat that Damn It Maury makes?
Oh, my God.
Where you layer the toilet paper all over the seat and you build a nest?
Yeah.
Right? Would you rather use another man's toothbrush or another man's nest?
Nest.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
Really?
Yeah.
Nest for sure.
Yep, 1,000%.
Really?
Roz, please don't tell me, and everyone listening right now, you're going with toothbrush.
So you would sit on another man's toilet paper nest after he just went.
Yes.
And then got up.
Yes.
You're sitting on the nest?
Yes.
Oh, God, I hate this.
Because I don't want his toothbrush in my mouth, but I'm fine to share, where our butts have been.
Okay, but that's his nest, right?
Yeah, but bro, the toothbrush was in his mouth, and you're gonna go and put it in your mouth?
I know, but
You can at least wash off a toothbrush, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, but they're saying you can't wash it.
Yeah, but no, it's rinsed.
Yeah,
You finish using it.
No.
It's still wet when
No.
he hands
Nest.
it to you.
I'm sitting on the nest.
You are?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I'm going to sit on the nest. I'm going to go as quickly as I can.
Yeah?
And that, you don't think I'm going to scrub my ass when I get home? Bruh. There is no way.
You're going nest.
You can't put another human being's toothbrush in your mouth. Somebody who you don't know?
Yes.
That's going to affect, that will haunt you. You would need to speak to someone every single day for the rest of your life for how messed up that's going to make you.
Okay. Damn it, Maury, you're going
Like, I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it right now.
nest as well.
Yeah.
Shem?
Yeah, I'm gonna go nest.
You're going nest?
Yeah, the things that could be in that person's mouth. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you going toothbrush?
I would go toothbrush. Before I sat on another man's nest?
You can get diseases from that.
You can get diseases from the other thing.
Not real. I mean,
You don't know? Drips of this, smears of that, right?
I'm not allowed to add to the nest.
Yeah, but he could have had a cold sore.
You can't add to the nest. You're not allowed to layer
But his mouth
up.
could have a cold sore.
What if there's hair on the nest?
What if there's hair on the toothbrush?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Hell of a Story.
Joe Capio, welcome to Roz and Mocha's Hell of a Story. When and where does your Hell of a Story take place, man?
So my Hell of a Story takes place about a week ago when my flight on Air Canada crashed into a fire truck at LaGuardia Airport.
On that flight. First of all, Joe, how are you doing?
I'm shaken up, but taking it day by day, doing okay. I'm thankful enough to have walked away, but my heart breaks for those two young pilots. I feel so bad for them, and my condolences to their families.
Okay. Are you at home right now?
I am, yes.
Okay. And where is home for you?
I'm in New York City.
Okay. So, Joe, you were on that flight from Montreal to New York, which is a super quick flight. And where were you sitting on the plane? How was the flight up until that point?
So I was actually sitting row 20A on the emergency exit seat.
Okay.
So I was one of the 4 emergency exit rows on that plane. And prior to landing, it was a very smooth flight. I mean, we had a little bit of turbulence from the rain and the weather in New York prior to landing, but the landing was pretty normal. Up until we even hit the tarmac, and it seemed pretty fine to me until about maybe 8 or 9 seconds down the runway when we felt this immense jolt forward in our seats, like somebody had pulled an emergency brake, and then a loud collision, and then what felt like we were gliding down that runway for honestly what felt like forever, and when this felt like we wouldn't stop until the plane came to a complete halt, and everybody was shocked and confused and, a little bit terrified, honestly, about what had happened because nobody really knew what was going on.
So are you saying that when the plane hit the tarmac, like it hit the runway, and obviously the pilots at some point saw the fire truck, are you saying that they did some kind of like what felt like an emergency brake situation to try to not hit it? Or was that the impact of hitting the fire truck that you felt?
Yes. So it felt like maybe a second or two before the impact, a very abrupt brake. I know pilots use this reverse thrust maneuver when they're landing. It's a very normal procedure from my understanding. And I'm not an aviation expert or anything, but that's just what I was told. But it did feel like maybe a second or two before impact, it was a lot harder than normal.
Okay, this is Joe Capio on Roz Mocha's Hell of a Story. You were on the Air Canada flight that crashed at LaGuardia into the fire truck. Upon impact, what happened inside of the plane? Like, I imagine people were freaking out, screaming. What can you recall from that moment upon impact?
I remember everybody kind of just turning to their loved ones or their friends next to them and just comforting them, saying, like, it's going to be okay. We're going to make it out of this. I'm not really sure what's going on. My initial thoughts was maybe we had an issue with the landing gear. Maybe one of the wheels had broken, because it did feel like the plane was gliding at an angle down the runway. It was difficult to see out the window. There was a lot of rain and fog and smoke, so you couldn't really see what was going on. But once we had finished gliding down the tarmac, you look to the front of the plane, and the very front of the plane was, collapsed into the right. You couldn't see anything beyond the second row. And everybody was just horribly confused as to what happened and, honestly terrified.
How long were you guys sitting there before you realized that you had to get off the plane yourselves?
I'd say maybe 10, 15 seconds after the initial shock set in. Somebody at the front of the plane yelled emergency exits. And at that point, the adrenaline took over, and the passengers on the flight, including myself, took off the emergency exit doors, and I just threw it out the side of the plane onto the wing and jumped onto the wing of the plane. And that's when I saw the front of the plane, which had been completely collapsing up front. So
those ramps didn't come down, right?
Those planes, in my understanding, are not equipped with ramps because it's a smaller aircraft and it's close to the ground.
So what did you have to do? You had to get out the emergency exit and then walk across the wing? Is that the deal?
Yeah, so the way the emergency exit works is there's a plastic cap on the top of the door. So you pull the plastic down almost like a fire alarm. You pull the lever, you grab the handle on the door, and you kind of pull and twist it, and kind of just throw it out the plane. But yeah, we just had to jump onto the wing, and that's when the fire department and the police department came over a little bit later and helped us. They told us to slide down the wing of the plane, which was very low to the ground. It wasn't a very long jump.
Well, how long are you on the wing before emergency services showed up to help?
Maybe like 15 seconds or so.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't too long.
And at what point do you look up and see the state of the front of the plane?
Immediately when I'm on the wing, I took a look at the front of the plane, and I saw that it was completely pancaked in.
And how did you feel?
Gutted.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say. I was completely shocked.
And is it true? Because I read one story that one of the flight attendants, like she was in what they call a jump seat, which is a crazy term for what happened to her, but that she actually flew out of the plane in the seat.
Oh my gosh!
And lived.
Yeah, that's my understanding, and that's what I've been hearing as well. I did hear that, she is making a recovery in the hospital. I hope that's true, but she was, as I understand it, was ejected from the plane.
So when all of you guys are out and you're gathered together, are they rushing you somewhere to get you as far away from this as possible? Or is it a slow kind of thing? Like, what's I don't want to say the vibe, but what was going on with you? Was everybody talking about this? Was it silence?
It was silence at first inside the plane, and then, everyone was really confused, but then everyone was asking, is anyone hurt? Is everyone okay? But once we got out of the plane with the first responders, there was a sense of urgency to get us away from the plane. So what had happened was there were already emergency response vehicles on the left side of the tarmac that was responding to a separate incident. So there were fire trucks and police already on scene. And what they did is when you got off the wing, they directed you to move to the left behind those emergency vehicles. So that's where they placed us while everybody was evacuating.
Quickly before we let you go, Joe, who in your life did you have to make that phone call to first to say, here's what happened, I'm okay?
I called my mom right away.
Yeah.
Hey, have lawyers reached out to you guys yet to try and put some sort of case together?
No, my understanding is they're not allowed to do that within the first 45 days, so we haven't been contacted.
Gotcha.
Joe Capio, thank you so much for sharing your story on Roz Mocha's hell of a story. You are one of the Air Canada passengers that was involved in the horrific crash that took place at LaGuardia Airport with the fire truck. We appreciate your time, sir. And again, so sorry that you had to go through that.
No problem, but thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Right on, man.
Roz and Mocha's hell of a story. Have a story to tell? Text the word story and your name to 925-555.
Kiss 92.5.
Leslie, welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you.
Well, welcome to the show. You have a few minutes. We got a few minutes. What do you want to ask?
So I want to know, when people think of you years from now, what do you hope they will remember most?
Why don't you answer this question first?
What do you want to be
Leslie?
remembered for? Like, what do you want your legacy to be?
What do you want your legacy to be?
I suppose it would be for my children to do better than I have done.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a hope for any parent, right?
My children be successful.
Not me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay.
I want her to get real
children
close.
Would be my legacy. I guess I think that's part of my legacy is my children who I'll leave behind.
Yeah. No, I don't want my kid to do better than me until I'm gone. You know what I mean? Right? But like, I want her to get real close, right? Like
But
real
what if
close.
she's at that point where she's like, in her mind,
Yeah.
I could pass dad right now?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Bro, that's going to be her life's mission once she hears this.
Do well. But no, I don't want her to do better than me. Right? Like, where's my motivation? Right?
Just keep going, man. I don't know. I just want to, like my kid to think that I was, or know that I tried my best and, I provided as much as I could, and I was a good dad, and to be known as a good husband, I guess.
What about your what about your legacy outside of family, though? Like, because obviously your kid is going to feel however he feels about you. But like, let's say your legacy, whether it is like family, non-family, fans, people that have met you, people that haven't met you, like, is there some legacy thing that you hope to be remembered by?
That I made people laugh.
Yeah.
Or that I helped improve somebody's day.
Yeah.
Or I gave somebody something to look forward to by tuning into this show.
Right.
That was a part of somebody's life who I may never have met at all.
That's a good legacy.
They tuned in every single day, whether it's to the live radio show or to the podcast.
Yeah, it's a good legacy. Damn it, Maury.
You're making a difference. You're making a difference.
100%. Yeah. There you go.
Maury, have you thought about legacy before?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I'd say making people laugh and maybe giving them a story they'll tell for the rest of their lives about me doing something silly or creeping them out.
There it is.
Like a remember that time moment.
There it is. That's your legacy. Right?
He creeps me out every single day. Shem,
I think I would just want people to always feel like when I was around, they felt lighter, and I didn't make people's days heavier. No fat jokes, guys.
Figuratively or
no fat jokes,
literally?
guys. No.
I get
Just,
it.
yeah, you know what I mean. Just like
it.
I want to be a light presence around people.
Whimsy, right? Like you want to.
Sure,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you bring people up.
Yes, as opposed to bring them down.
Yes,
totally.
Yes.
Chloe?
I know
would
you're very
say-
young, Chloe, to be thinking legacy.
I know,
but
I know.
It's a tough question for somebody in their 20s.
You can outdrink anyone at the bar on a Saturday night.
Exactly.
No, do you have an answer though? Like,
I mean, definitely the laughing and like the smiling aspect, like just making people, smile and laugh, and that they can trust me and come to me if they need anything. Just approachable.
Trust
that's nice.
I'm a trustworthy person.
Leslie, you're the best. Thanks for making time for us and for joining us on the show today. Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Oh my God, who's my favorite? You guys can't make me choose. Oh my goodness. You know what? I love things about both of you, but let's say Mocha.
Hey, love that.
Interesting.
Love you.
Is there nothing I can do?
You guys are amazing. I love you both. You guys have one of the best radio shows in Canada and Toronto. There you go.
Okay.
Aw, thank you, Leslie.
you.
Have a great day.
You're welcome. Take care.
Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hi, what's your name?
Leslie.
I got a message from Leslie yesterday, Mocha, and I know that this is unprecedented and we never really do this. However, I'll leave it up to you, Mocha, whether we can make a special case for Leslie. So yesterday, Leslie was on the show. And she asked us a question. We answered the question, everything else. But you ended the conversation with Leslie, as you always do, which is asking...
Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Okay. And then so I got a message, a DM from Leslie, even before the show had finished. It was 9:57 a.m.
Okay.
And Leslie wrote me this. I lied. You're my favorite, not Mocha. I just met Mocha at the Dexter premiere, whenever that was, so I already know him. I was really off today on the show. I'm so sorry. You guys are hilarious, though. You are a beautiful man. I've never really met you in person, but your show is the bomb. And then Leslie went through my profile, like on, I'll show you my mentions here, and literally love bombed every single post that I have ever done. That's her right there, right? Commented on everything and just went through my entire profile to make sure I knew how much she loved me.
Girl, you spent a work day doing that stuff?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So, Leslie, what do you want to say, first of all?
Well, I'm so sorry, Mocha. And actually, I realized it was a Mobland premiere that I did meet you at. And you're
Mobland.
amazing.
Thanks.
But I felt afterwards, I thought, you know what, I didn't give this enough thought. And especially after a little bit broken, I feel like I definitely have to change my vote to Roz.
Okay.
No, but here's the thing, though. Like, when we ask a question and you answer, usually when a person gives that answer, that is like, you ask them and boom, they give an answer. And like, that's the thing that's on their mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that's been with them the entire time. You can't like just stop, think about it for a whole day, love bomb the guy's friggin' IG, start making comments when you should be working. You know what I mean? Like, your initial answer is really how you feel. And I think
torn. There was reflection.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you reflect. You're like, I really feel bad because I did read Roz's memoir, and I do identify with some of the stories that he told, and it affected me in this way. But I think deep down inside, I'm still your favorite.
I've met you in person, so there's a connection there, a real life connection.
How many times have you met Roz?
I haven't met him, but it's just, a vibe,
No, thank you. It's because I'm outside all day, every day. I'm amongst the peoples,
Is that
man.
what you are? Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. So did you feel that you were under pressure?
Didn't you feel that in my response when you asked me? I was like, oh my gosh, you're going to make me choose. Like, that was a hard decision.
I sometimes feel, and it's still undecided whether you're even allowed to take it back, Leslie. We haven't even got to that part yet. I sometimes feel that when Mocha asks fans who's their favorite between Roz or Mocha, I sometimes feel that a lot of people say Mocha because it hurts them to think of disappointing Mocha, where it hurts them less to think about disappointing me.
I just want people to be truthful.
If that makes sense, right?
He's very competitive.
Nobody wants to break Mocha's heart, right? But
It's true. He's sensitive.
But people have no problem crushing me. Right? They have no
So
problem. They have no problem crushing me.
As Olivia Dean said, it's so easy.
Yes.
Or as Olivia Dean said, Roz is the man she needs, not you.
Wow.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sorry.
Okay, so Leslie, this is your opportunity to say wonderful things about me.
Okay, well, I definitely want to change my vote to Roz because, well, you're a writer, and
Sure I am.
think you put your heart out there in your memoir.
Thank you.
and-
I'm in the streets too.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just you're, like I said, a beautiful man.
Thank you. How does that make you feel, Mocha?
Well, I mean, you can say what you want, but we asked the question, you answered. You can't change now.
Man, this is one I really should have won. How did you screw that up so bad yesterday? Like, I don't have a lot of guaranteed wins, but this should have been a lock for me.
So funny.
She got no answer, bro.
No, I know.
Because she knows deep down in her heart.
Stop it.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I had a change of heart.
Yeah.
After creeping his profile.
She's like that guy from that intervention clip. And I know, deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, Leslie. I thought I was going to come out of this with a win. But I love you. I think you're dynamite. Thank you for being a fan, I guess. It's a win for Mocha.
Again.
You're giving it to him. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't change it.
Okay, well, we'll know the truth, Ross. We'll know the truth.
Yeah. Okay, that's just between me and you.
Just between us.
Yeah. How does that help my total?
funny.
Okay, cool.
Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Love you, Leslie.
I love you both.
Bye.
I love you so much.
Bye.
There we go again.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Am I the only one whose family, because I've talked about this a lot, where there's like a theme to the family name? Like my dad's initials were R-A-W, my brothers are R-A-W, mine are R-A-W, my kids are R-A-W.
I love that.
Am I the only one that has like a family theme nobody else does? Like where like all your siblings start with the same letter or anything like that?
No, the only theme is that my middle name is my dad's first name, Vernon.
Right. Which is normal, I would say, right?
And my son, Cruz, his middle name is my dad's.
Oh, okay. So that's on theme, right?
It's on brand, right?
When you get into people's middle names and stuff like this, but nobody else. Because I just found out, like the name theme of all name themes, nobody should do it for the rest of the time because there's a champion and it's undisputed and nobody's ever going to beat it. I had thought initially George Foreman, remember George Foreman, the boxer, where all his kids' names were George, right? Where I thought that was the greatest family.
How many kids you got, like 6?
Yeah. Right? Where I thought that was the single greatest flex of a family sort of theme name, right? Doesn't matter. And the girls, too. I think one of them was called Georgina. Like even the girls were called George.
Yeah, or Georgia.
So there's a new champion, though, because Foreman at that point, to me, was the celebrity with the greatest family theme title. It has now been obliterated to never be beaten, which is I just found out what Michael B. Jordan's dad's name is. The man's name is Michael A. Jordan.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Stop.
Yo, bravo, twin. So if he ever has a kid, it's got to be Michael C. Jordan.
Thank you. Right? Michael A. Jordan is the dad. Michael B. Jordan is the kid.
That's
you have to. It would be such a disappointment if you don't continue the trend.
Is that not incredible?
It's got to be Michael or Michaela.
Right. Thank you. Yes.
Those are the only two names.
Thank you. You have to. You have to
continue.
The alphabet? You all the way through the alphabet.
And then that child has to continue.
Yes. Yeah.
The tradition.
Yes. Yeah. I bet you Michael D. Jordan's going to be some kind of guy.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Got a pimple right in the crease of my nose.
So do I. I have one in my nose that's been driving me crazy all week.
Inside. But this one that I got, like it didn't come up to the surface yet.
Yes.
It's going away, thankfully. But it like hurt the entire week. And I know exactly how I got it. I know exactly.
From pulling a nose hair out?
No.
How'd you get yours?
Candy.
Candy.
So as you know.
I heard if you touch them, they both go away.
What?
Yeah, if you could touch pimple to pimple.
Shut up, man. No, I'm not doing that.
They both go
I'm
away.
not falling for that. So, as you know, like I had like a serious candy addiction, right? So I stopped.
Had.
No, listen to this. Right? No, I'm going to tell the full story, bro.
Okay.
So I've been trying my best to be good.
Yeah.
Right? And last weekend when we went to New York, all rules were broken.
Yes.
And I can't be trusted.
No.
So, first of all, before we go on the trip, I go to Walmart and I buy a bag of wine gums as my airplane snack.
Wine gums of all things.
I don't even close.
Maynard's wine gums. I love. Okay? But then I was like, well, listen, I'm going to be at the hotel. I'm going to need snacks for the hotel. So I bought a bag of these like sour rainbow squares. So I dusted those. And then where our billboard was for the podcast in Times Square was right above the Hershey store.
Oh, I know.
Guys, you want to talk?
Bruh.
You went in when I left, didn't you?
At night, yeah. As soon as we got there, during the day, I was like, oh my God, the Hershey store is right there. And I see all the signs, all the ads that they have popping up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said to Roz, like,
Yeah.
I can keep me away from there.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Roz and I separated in the evening, the first place I went to was the Hershey store.
Can I tell you also that when we were down there trying to find the billboard, I sort of had an idea of maybe because Amazon had sent us a picture of it before we went down. And I kind of knew which area it was, but I didn't know exactly where it was. And when we were walking, and I know because I remember this because it happened 3 times, right? Where Mocha says I know exactly where it is. And I had said, so what corner is it on? What is it next to? And do you know what building, right? And every answer for all 3 of those questions, and I should have known, Mocha just kept saying above the Hershey store. Like everybody knows.
Bro, it's a huge store.
Right? I know, but like everybody just know. We all just know where the Hershey store is.
Yeah, well, the addicts do.
That's
Literal kid in a candy store. As soon as I walk in, the gentleman right at the entrance.
Gentleman.
Yeah. With an apron and a basket. He was like, welcome to the Hershey store. Here's a little treat for your walk around. I was like, why, thank you. A little piece of chocolate, right? And it had 2 squares in
That's
there.
how they get you, right? It's that free one, right?
Yeah.
It's the free sample. That's how they get
As
you.
soon as I had that piece of chocolate, I knew I was buying something in that store. And they had everything. Like from all different brands and all of my favorite things.
Yeah. So
and I left there with a giant size mega Reese's peanut butter cup with caramel. A pack of that.
A giant one?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they have like jumbo size.
So
and hold on.
Yeah.
And a Cadbury caramello bar, which is basically caramel, but the squares are bigger and more caramel inside.
If I ever have another kid, I'm naming him Caramello, by the way. For sure. So anyway, so that's how you got a pimple?
Has to be.
Yeah?
All the sugar and all that candy?
Did you eat so much that I also got a pimple?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what happened.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I want to play you this clip of this guy asking a question. 1, the question is kind of interesting, but 2, the responses that he got are wildly interesting.
Okay.
So let me play the question first.
Yep.
$200 million. You have to invite one person to hang out with you for a whole day. And if they bully you in the first 15 minutes, you get the money.
Okay, so $200 million. Yeah. You can invite one person to your house, and they have to bully you within the first 15 minutes, and then you get the money. Who are you inviting?
But do they know that that's what they have to do?
No,
for
they
you to
have
get
no
money?
idea. They have no idea. You just have to know this person so well. Now, question for you before I get to what you guys think. In the comment section, there is one overwhelming answer to this question. From everybody, cross-section of life. The question again was, for $200 million, you have to invite one person over to your house, and if they bully you within the first 15 minutes, you get the money. Who are you inviting? What do you think, Mocha, is the overall number 1 answer in the comment section?
Someone is going to say sibling.
Incorrect.
Was it a celebrity like Kanye West?
Incorrect.
Your parents.
Your mother.
I knew it.
Oh, your mom?
Your mom.
Yeah, your parents.
What?
The overwhelming number one answer that he got for this was my mom.
Yeah.
Bullying?
Yes.
There's no way. I don't believe that.
Yeah. Invite them to your house. It's messy. There's nothing in your fridge. How can you live like this? Right?
But is that bullying or criticizing?
Well, no. But you know moms. Manipulative, bullying, right? Everybody said their mom. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so for me, it would 100% be my friend Carl. That you guys don't think exists, but he's very much a real person. And he bullies me.
In
Right?
what way?
I've never had him say anything nice to me when I've seen him for the first time in a long time. Right?
So give us an example. What was the last thing he said to you where it was just a straight up diss?
Oh, like a straight up diss. Like if I park perfectly, right, it's not perfect enough. Do you know what I mean? Like if I back into the driveway, he will stand there and watch me back into his driveway, judging me like you judge a new driver or your wife.
But you're the same way.
Right? What?
You're the same way.
I know, and I imagine I would be on somebody's list.
I was going to say.
If
You're not on mine. You're not on mine.
If you wanted to get bullied within 15 minutes, I'm probably a safe bet to invite over.
Yeah, both Shem and Chloe are inviting Roz on the same day.
Yes. Oh, Chloe for sure.
Yeah, right?
Oh, Chloe's getting that money in the first 2 minutes. Damn it, Maury's getting that money before I even get out of the elevator.
I'm not inviting you.
Oh, damn.
I'm inviting Mocha.
Oh.
It's either Mocha or my father-in-law.
Your father-in-law.
Not Matthew, huh?
No, no. I'm the people who I know will.
Right. Right now, just your father-in-law, or would Matthew be there too?
Oh, if Matthew's there too, then I'm guaranteed to get the money within the first 2 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yesterday in Toronto at Scotiabank Arena, the Toronto Maple Leafs hosted their first ever fan day, where fans were invited to the arena to meet players, see them take part in some skills activities on the ice. Toronto Scepters were there as well. There were autograph signings. Players from the current roster, legends were there. It was just a fun day. I went out there in the afternoon. I took Cruz because and one of his hockey buddies, James, and his dad, because they had the rink like open for a skate, so families can go and enjoy. Because like, when are you ever going to be ever on as a civilian on an NHL rink just skating around where the players skate? So we did that for like an hour. It was awesome.
That's fun. Did you bring your skates, Maury?
No, I don't own skates.
Oh. God, great.
You've all heard of Screen Break, the Rogers initiative to help get kids off of screens, because we already know how many minutes in a day, how many hours kids spend on screens. So these activities were to encourage kids, especially, and teach them lessons about not being on screens. You can do other things, like go for a skate and not be on your phone. The only time I took my phone out was to take pictures.
I know. There's no way you didn't have your phone.
Right? You have to.
No way.
But during all of this, Dan Maury had a chance to chat with some Leafs, including one of our favorites, Max Domi.
Max Domi, good to see you, man.
You too, bro.
So today is the first time there was the Leafs fan day. How cool is that? Obviously, fans are always there every game, but this was specifically for the fans.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was loud in there. Obviously, kids are on March break, so I think... we cheated a little bit by packing the place with a bunch of kids. They were ready to go. But no, it was fun. Obviously sharing it with the Scepters too was cool. Overall, it was just a fun day.
So here's the thing. Fans love you, okay? Fans absolutely love Max Domi. Are there moments where, some fans hit on you and stuff? Like, do you have moments where fans are, slipping you a number? Be honest. You're blushing right now, by the way.
Oh, no, not really. Everyone knows I got it.
Your girlfriend's not going to hear this. Tell me.
Honestly,
you're gaslighting right now.
Not much to report, but like I said, we're very lucky to have a lot of great fans. So that's what I'll give you.
Okay, Max, and you can't say your dad. When you're growing up, if there was a fan day when you're growing up, who would you have loved to have met?
I know him now, but Sidney Crosby, he was my favorite player. Him and Patrick Kane, those two guys. Which I played with one of them, so I know them both, but at the time I didn't, and I think those two guys would be sick.
Have you ever told him that growing up you had a poster of him in your bedroom?
Drives him nuts. Really? Kaner? Oh yeah, it was a jersey actually, and he was just like, dude, like you got to stop saying that. Like I'm not that old. Like, okay, I'll just tell you the truth. But no, we were line mates. One of my closest buddies, guys that I don't play with now. So he's a legend.
I gotta say this. I am pissed off that you weren't on the Olympic team. You should have been there.
Oh, yeah, you should have too. We should have played together.
Me? You clearly don't want us to win.
Yeah, me too.
I know I ask this all the time. Teeth in or teeth out for this interview? Out. Good for him. Respect.
We got a text real quick on the Roz Mocha text line. My daughter's first ever Leafs event, she got picked to go on the ice and got Natalie Spooner's signed stick. What a day she'll remember.
That's amazing.
This is from the Leafs fan day yesterday at Scotiabank Arena. Damn it, we're talking to Stephen Lorenz.
Steve Lorenz, it is so good to see you again. And on fan day.
Good to see you too, yeah.
Growing up, and you mentioned that you've been to Leafs practice when you were a kid, which was, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Who would you have loved to have met when you were a kid that you never got to meet?
As a kid, I would say Sundin. Matt Sundin was my favorite player growing up. And then fortunately, I think last year at training camp, I was able to meet him and get a picture with him. And I was fanboying a little bit. I sent the picture to my dad, and I was just like, holy.
Was that like an emotional moment for you? Because it was the whole thing. Like, that's what it's like to be a fan.
Exactly. And it's a weird emotion because it's not like, I'm not overwhelmed, but in a sense, it's like it happens so fast. You say your hello, it's just like talking to a regular person because he is just a regular guy. He just happened to be the captain of the Leafs, my favorite player, but just to be able to share a quick moment with him, and then you go your different ways, and then you walk away just like holy smokes. I just talked to Matt Sundin, and that was pretty cool.
Did you ask him to follow you on Instagram?
I did not. No, I did not. I'm not like that.
I am. When it's like a fan day and you're doing the challenges on the ice, do you like try so hard because you'd hate to do horribly in front of the fans on a fan day?
There's a little bit of pressure. I had the shootout and I was going in there and I was like, okay, just don't whiff, don't miss the puck. Like the kids are going to be laughing at you. So fortunate enough to put the puck in the net, so I got a little bit of a cheer.
Yeah, and that place was like packed.
Was it?
And when it's all kids and they're all watching, could you imagine if you miss?
No.
We'll end on this. Damn, we're talking to Joseph Wall from the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I kind of want to sing "You're My Joseph Wall," but I feel like you've heard that a million times. Okay, sorry, you're like totally stripping in front of me. Thank God it's radio.
It's good. Yeah, I'm just multitasking, yeah.
You guys are exhausted. You've been playing games, Olympics moments ago, and yet you still made time for the fans. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, the fans are what keeps us going. We don't get the chance to do what we do without the fans, so it's nice to have a day that's dedicated to them. And it's a pretty busy schedule, but I think it's important to recognize everyone that's involved with this team.
When you were growing up, if there was a fan day, who would you have loved to have met?
I don't know if it's a bad answer because it's a have, but I loved Carey Price growing up, so I would have loved to meet him. He was my idol, and loved watching him. So that would have been my guy.
I know, great goalie though. Great goalie. Guaranteed. This was such a big success. Like Leafs are gonna for sure do fan days again.
And it's such a good March break thing too.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
awesome.
We thank the Toronto Maple Leafs for hosting fan day and of course for giving us time on the Roz and Mocha Show.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There's a teacher out of the States. Her name is Miss Dugan, and she's gone viral a couple of times for she's a teacher. She posts things that her students have said to her. And she's a young teacher, and she teaches like high school students. And she released another video on things that students have said. Listen to this.
I teach high school English, specifically freshmen, and we are in the middle of reading Romeo and Juliet. These are a few of the things my students have said about the story thus far. Was there time back then? Like, did it exist when Romeo and Juliet were alive? Oh, so you actually hate us. I had asked them to get the books out. Is Shakespeare a real person? Because I thought he was maybe one of those Greek gods, so I've been confused. Bro's a hella stalker. This is in regard to Romeo. Bro also has bad riz. Oh, he wants that haughty huzz, huh? This is about Romeo pursuing Juliet. Romeo is hella cringe. Get him off my screen. And finally, we don't need subtitles we're not old. Thank you.
So I'm guessing she played in the movie, right? That's such a great movie. I love that movie.
The soundtrack's incredible.
Oh, it's such a good movie. Did you ever see it?
The one with DiCaprio?
Yeah.
I saw it once. I don't remember anything about it.
I watched it recently with Roxy.
Did she like it?
It's still so good. Yeah, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. The way it's filmed and Baz Luhrmann and young DiCaprio was freaky good.
How old was he in that movie?
That movie came out 30 years ago.
Yeah.
No.
So he was
early.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it still hold up though?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and not a lot of movies do from back then, especially the stylized ones. But this one absolutely does. And Maury was right. Like the music in this movie was one of those. It was like the soundtrack for this movie is right up there, or at least at the time, with like the Pulp Fiction soundtrack and like everything, like Forrest Gump soundtrack, like a legendary soundtrack.
All right.
Yeah, it was so good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well, look at this. Look at this. She is family. She's got the open invite, and she's back again just a few weeks after she was here to celebrate the Olympics. Our girl, our little sister, Alessia Cara is in the building.
I'm back. I told you I was going to come back and bother you guys every day.
What's going on? Who cares? We love having you here.
Thank you. I love being here.
Love or Lack Thereof is the new album. It's reimagined work, from what I understand, of songs that were on previous albums, but you've given them a different twist.
Yes.
Explain.
Exactly. Well, I've always loved jazz music and soul. That's kind of like what I grew up on. That's what, I don't know, I just always feel at home in that genre. And I've always kind of sprinkled that genre throughout all my music. Like if you listen to all my, even pop songs, they got a little bit of soul or jazz in them. And so I just wanted to go like full force and also honor the, the 10 years of, since Know It All and 1 year since Love and Hyperbole. And I was like, okay, how do I mix all these things together? And I came up with this concept of doing Love or Lack Thereof. Just reimagining all my love and heartbreak songs.
Do you think it took 10 years for people in your organization to trust you that this was a good idea? Do you know what I mean?
No, probably.
'Cause you couldn't do this year 3, year 4, maybe.
Probably
right? You couldn't say
not.
I want to pivot and do a jazz album.
Yeah, especially
right?
coming out of like
This is something that
Scars.
happens after 10 years.
Yes,
right?
exactly. You get the leverage to be able to say, okay, trust me. And you get to like play around and have more fun. I don't know that I would have been able to do that, like coming off of like Scars You're Beautiful and then going like, I'm going to go do straight jazz and do it all live. I probably would have, but I don't know. I just felt like it was the right time.
Did you record stuff first and then go to your people and say, here's an example of what the album's going to sound like and here's the overall vision?
Well, we did it all in 3 days. We did it all, kind of ourselves. Got some local musicians. My amazing, talented friend and producer, John Levine, helped produce the whole thing and arrange it. And then we sent it to the label and we're like, do you guys like this? And they actually did, thankfully. So
I want you to explain how you got Norah Jones on a track. So this is a song called I'm in Trouble. This is Alessia Cara. Take a listen to this.
My cup runneth over with comfortable misery. The way it is supposed to be. But your blue sky and your brown eyes are ruining all of my plans.
Voices just sound so perfect together.
Thank you.
So is that like a label hookup? Is that a DM? Do you have her number? You just text her right away and say, I have this idea and I would love for you to be on this song?
Well, thankfully, I had her contact because I went on her podcast a couple months before we did this, and we sang together on her podcast. She has like a show where she sings with her guests. So I knew our voices sounded really good together, and I was like, okay, planted the seed. The seed has been planted in my brain.
Yeah.
The door has been cracked open. I'm gonna just ask her, like, because how can you do a modern day jazz record without including Norah Jones?
Of course, One of you was going to capitalize on that meeting.
Yes, and it was going to be me.
And it was going to be you.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, she's incredible. So I just like threw it out there. I just asked her. I got her number and I just asked her, hey, would you want to do this? Fully expected her to say no. Obviously, she's a very busy woman. And she said yes and like turned it back in like a couple days later. It was incredible.
Your reaction to hearing Norah Jones on your song, on an Alessia Cara song, immediately, your first reaction was what?
I was tripping out. The main thing I think, well, first of all, just hearing her voice like on top of mine was crazy. But then hearing her sing my lyrics was wild because she's such a great songwriter. And I told her she could do whatever she wanted, and she just came back singing, like re-singing my verse, which was so incredible. Like that she thought my lyrics were good enough to sing. Of course. So that was like the biggest trip. I was like hearing her say my words. It was really cool.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Alessia Cara is here. Love or Lack Thereof is the album that's out right now. 12 songs on there, reimagine Alessia Cara tracks, all jazz interpretations, jazz versions. What do you want fans to get out of this album?
I mean, I hope that, for the fans who've been here for the last 10 years, I hope there's like a little sense of nostalgia, and maybe that some of their deep cut favorites got to make this album, and I hope it makes them happy, and I hope that they're proud of how far I've come, vocally, artistically, personally. But then for, maybe some new listeners, I just hope that they have some nice jazz music to enjoy. And for all the jazz heads, I hope I did a good job.
Junos are coming up, and you get a pretty big role in the Junos.
Talk about nerve-wracking.
And so what's so nerve-wracking about it?
You still get nervous?
Of course.
Girl, 10 plus years in the game? It's not your first Junos.
It's not my first Junos, but come on, it's crazy. And also, I mean, for this one, it's, of course, honoring the legendary Miss Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
And I got to sing her songs in front of her.
Are you singing, or do you have to say something as well?
I don't. I hope I don't have to say anything.
I would love it.
I'm scared.
If anybody's listening right now, I think it would be great if they did have you say a lot, right?
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I should say a lot. I think I should say less.
She's already nervous.
Did you get to pick what you sang or no?
No, they asked me to sing this song in particular, which is like the biggest honor ever. I won't spoil it, but it's pretty incredible.
Is it
I'm
what you
so excited.
hoped that they would ask you to sing?
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been like any a song of hers, to be honest, but this one is like a huge honor.
Okay.
Is it I'm Like a Bird?
I can't tell you.
No.
Damn it. I can't tell you. You're just going to have to tune into the Junos to see.
But that is a lot of pressure. I get that. That's a lot of pressure.
Alessia Cara is here. We're going to have some fun in a second. Before we get to, you're good to hang out for a little bit?
Yeah.
I have to tell you, the last time you were here, we were talking about the Pepsi commercial that you had made for the Olympics. That was going to, it was for Pepsi, but it was going to be played throughout the Olympics.
Yes.
Did you know that Shem, executive producer here on the Roz Mocha Show, is the voice, like the radio voice at the beginning of that commercial?
I didn't know that until my uncle the other day told me, because he heard you guys talking about it. Or he heard Shem talking
brand
about
new
it.
Alessia Cara.
You're
You're going to want to turn this up.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a voice actor. I had no idea.
It's Shem Cheesecake from the Roz Mocha Show.
So he had this
did
audition,
not know this.
and he told us like way after it was approved that it's his voice at the beginning of your Pepsi commercial.
I had no idea. My uncle told me this like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's amazing.
Isn't that
All right,
crazy?
Alessia Cara is here. What are you doing?
We're going to come back and we're going to play Quarantunes Celebrity Edition with you v. Alessia. So stick around for that.
Get ready.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
How's everybody today?
Good.
Yeah. You good, man?
Yeah, I'm great.
All right. How's your weekend?
Stretch, sorry. How was my weekend? It was fine, I guess. What did I do? I didn't do much.
Have you started
with you
prepping for your spring lawn?
Yeah, I keep looking, and it's just still where my place is where I do all the lawn. There's still so much snow, and it's depressing. So I'm still like weeks and weeks away, and then I started watching all the guys that I follow on social, and they're all starting their lawn stuff, and
yeah, but those guys are all in like Florida and stuff, right?
No, they're in like a lot of them are in like Iowa and
okay.
Yeah, like a lot of Midwest guys because they use the same grass that I do. I don't watch a lot of the guys in Florida because they use different grass than I do. Like nothing that they do.
Like a tall fescue.
Yeah, no. We use a tall fescue up here. I don't use a tall fescue. That's pedestrian grass.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Interesting.
What grass do you use then?
That's like when a builder's finished a new row of condo townhouses. They take a handful and just throw it on a patch of rocks and go there. No, I'm not a fan. I use a mixture of perennial ryegrass in one part, and then I use Kentucky bluegrass in another part. Stop it. I will say, though, yeah, it's not cheap, right? It's not a cheap hobby. I've said that before a million times.
Yes.
It's not a cheap hobby. I was looking at a new mower online yesterday.
Oh, you were?
Yes, I was.
To add to the 6 you already have?
Yep. Yep. I was
What's so
looking at
special about this new mower that would be different from the other 6 that you own?
I need it for a different part of the lawn.
What, the back part?
Yes, if you must know.
Like a different acre?
No, but it is depressing. You're right. And because I'm sitting here, and this is the time of year of where I am like, I'm kind of like in the in-between stage where I am starting to get excited about life again and getting outside and doing things. And I just can't because the winter here has been so just long and drawn out and terrible.
Bro, next week is April.
Yeah, I know.
Already.
I know. And so, yeah, do I wish I was out there on the lawn doing stuff? And yeah, I really do. But the reality is I can't. And now I'm just forced to sit and do nothing.
Like,
just say it, Shem.
You like the rest of us bored.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You know me. I don't fall for anything online.
Oh, no. Never have, huh?
Can't fool me, guys.
No.
Gang, hey, pals.
What'd you fall for this time?
I didn't fall for it, but I saw the story all weekend.
Okay.
And then people commenting like crazy.
All right.
But it's not true.
Okay.
Because when I read you this story, you're going to be like, yeah, there's no way this happened.
Okay.
But it did happen in Florida, allegedly.
Okay.
A Florida woman is facing charges after police say she called 911 from inside a grocery store to report what she believed was an international breakfast fraud. According to authorities in Tampa Bay, the woman dialed emergency services after spotting a package labeled Canadian bacon in the refrigerated meat section.
Mm-hmm.
Dispatch records show the woman told the operator the store was selling fake bacon and misleading customers.
Bacon.
When the dispatcher asked her to clarify the emergency, she said, Canada doesn't even have bacon. This is clearly false advertising. Employees at the grocery store told responding officers the woman had been standing in the meat aisle arguing loudly with the staff for several minutes before calling 911. Witnesses say she repeatedly demanded a manager and insisted the product labeling violated international truth laws. When officers arrived, they attempted to explain that Canadian bacon is simply a style of cured pork commonly sold in the U.S. Authorities say the incident escalated when she demanded officers confiscate the bacon as evidence. She was then arrested for misuse of the 911 system after investigators determined there was no emergency. Guys, it's not a real story. Stop believing it.
Okay.
I'm just saying. This did not happen in Florida. It didn't happen at all.
No? Okay. Cool then.
Like,
so,
no matter.
Good to know.
I'm just putting it out. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Because it's been going around like crazy. And then people were DMing me being like, yo, Mocha, did you see the story? I'm like, it's not real, guys.
But I feel like it's something a Florida woman would do.
Yeah, but that's not the point, Chloe. It didn't happen. There's a lot of things that somebody might do. You can't just say, yeah, but it could be true.
Maybe it's happened before.
No. No.
I find it interesting that they DM'd you, Mocha, and asked and told you that this was not real and not like anybody else on the show.
No.
You know?
They DM me saying, look at this story. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, can you believe it? I'm like, no, I don't believe it. This ain't real.
If you Google right now 911 Florida Canadian bacon, the only place this story exists is there's a Facebook link, there's an Instagram link, there's a Thread link, and there is a TikTok link.
Correct.
That's it. That's the only place the story exists.
Well, that's where we get our news from now.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Pineapple Pat, it's your boyfriend's Roz and Mocha.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, dude? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Pineapple Pat is a flaming Romo. He's been listening to the show. He's a day one for like almost 17 years now.
Yeah.
And first of all, thank you for being such a loyal fan, Pat. I know you listen to the radio show. I know you listen to the podcast religiously. And you're going to some event tonight. What do you? And you want to get on the radio. What's going on?
Oh no. I don't need to make it all public and stuff. But no. I'm celebrating life right now. So as you know, 3 years ago, my dad passed. Today's his birthday. So decided to change things up a little bit, and instead of creaming everything like that, just going out, celebrating life.
Oh, I love
that. Going to an event, and
How has the last 3 years been for you? What have you been doing to honor your dad, and why are you switching it up this year?
I think the first thing would be definitely is you have to embrace everything.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
The second thing will definitely be you have to be comfortable in the discomfort and understand and appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third thing is acknowledge that each moment and each time that you feel that it's a reminder of that you've felt something so much that affected you.
Mm-hmm.
So you felt so much love. You acknowledge the bad as much as you can appreciate the good. So it's like a continuous battle, like a balance. So it's a whole process. So it's very difficult to explain, but
no, we get it. We get it.
Yeah, but you're doing okay? Your family's doing okay?
Oh, yeah. Everything's great, man. Always.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
It's awesome, dude.
Well, I just wanted to call to say what's up, and happy birthday to your dad, of course. R.I.P. to your pops. And, just sending you a ton of love, man. You and your family.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so much. And again, Roz, also your book, man, a little bit broken. That went a long way too. And I have a lot of respect for you for being so vulnerable in those types of conditions, as well as being vulnerable right now.
Pat, I still get. Last night I was messaging back and forth with somebody who I've never met before on Insta, who they were going through a situation where their dad was probably in his last days. I still get messages weekly.
And you know what's going to happen?
Weekly from people.
Those messages are not going to stop because you were so open about your own dad's passing in your memoir. Like, these things unfortunately happen every single day.
Yeah.
And people who know your story or have read your book are going to keep reaching out.
Yeah, and it's and I find it beautiful. So if you're ever on the fence as to whether to reach out to me or not, don't hesitate whatsoever. I think it's really, really beautiful that you would sort of turn to somebody like me because you got something from the book or something from the show that you feel is going to help you get through something. And to me, it's amazing. It's incredible. But Pat, you're awesome. You seem like you're in great spirits, good headspace, and as Mocha said, happy birthday to your pops.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and yeah,
love you, bro.
Love you guys. You
Later,
guys have
man.
a good one.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We welcome into the Roz and Mocha studios. He's been a friend of ours. He's been family for well over 15 years, and he's been entertaining every single day, every single work day when you turn on City TV. Devo Brown of Breakfast Television is in the building. Welcome, bro.
Man, familiar stomping grounds. I love it. Thank you.
Devo, how long ago was it that you announced that you were leaving Breakfast Television?
Just over a month ago.
And how's that month been?
Pretty wild, man. Overwhelming.
Yeah?
Yeah, people are so nice. People are so nice. Like,
Well,
the
people have
messages.
been nice before, but are they overly nice now? Or
Overly
more
nice.
now?
Like, I'm not dying. Thank goodness. Knock on wood. I don't think so. No, I was straight up because people were like, "Oh man, I hope we get to see you again." I'm like, "You will."
Yeah.
I'm just not going to be on that show every morning.
So, what is the plan then moving forward after Breakfast Television? What do you got going on?
That's the big question. My favorite thing is, like, when are you going to announce the big announcement? I'm like, I never said I had a big announcement.
But people assume, though, that's the whole thing,
Yeah,
right?
they
So
do.
when are you going to announce the big thing?
I knew that was coming. You guys are going to get it out of me. No, there's no big announcement to announce. I have one of these, don't ever want to regret anything in life. And that's really what it is. So I've been doing, I've been with y'all, this company 15 years, started off in these studios and then went downstairs and wherever else for City TV. But I just want to try other things and see what else is out there and try and live my max potential life. Like, it sounds so corny and cliche, but I really, maybe I'm having a midlife crisis. I don't know.
It's really sounding. It's really
I could
sounding
have just
like.
bought a dang car or something.
It's really sounding like OnlyFans.
Listen, people have been checking out my mankles for a long time, so you never know.
What is the ultimate dream for you then?
Man, I think just doing what I get to do and make people smile. That's how it started.
Yeah.
For me, it started, I wanted to be a teacher, and I always have worked with kids and youth with special needs for the longest time. Then I got into DJing, and being in a club DJing and watching people smile every time I played a song or yelled something on the mic and they forgot about anything else that was going on in their life that was bad. That was the best feeling ever, and I've been chasing that feeling ever since.
Yeah.
And we get to do that. You guys do that every single day, man. And
It's hard to walk away from that.
It is. So I want to do that more. I won't lie. I want a sunnier and warmer destination. So the west coast of America might be in my future.
Looking back your 15 years on breakfast television, Devo Brown is here, by the way. His last day is going to be on BT tomorrow, where you guys are going to be broadcasting from Rogers Center, celebrating the Jays opening weekend for the season. Looking back at your 15 years, or looking back at your time on breakfast television, what's like a moment or moments that stand out for you?
Well, you mentioned 15 years. I want to start back 15 years ago because that's when we all started working together. And I was just talking to DJ Climax about this on the weekend, last weekend. Wham Bam.
Oh, right.
Do you remember the Wham Bam?
Yeah, it's a big music festival that we used to throw here at KISS every single year. And we just like line up that stage with like whoever the hottest artists were. It was just like an all-day event. It was crazy.
And I remember we got to, Mocha, you and I on stage with Climax.
Yeah.
At the amphitheater, whatever they want to call it now, the outdoor venue. And we were on you were on one speaker, I was on the other speaker, standing on there, getting the crowd to sing along. And just like, that is like a core memory for me, for KISS and for this place. You know, being on the show with you guys, when you guys took vacation, I'm the only other person that's ever been on this show to help host, and you guys trusted me with that.
That's true.
That's true. Which was special, you know? And then doing all the stuff for BT, like entertainment, Roz, you know this better than anybody. Entertainment, you get some really cool interviews. You meet people and they surprise you at times. So doing red carpets and doing sit downs and meeting people that you're like, man, these are my heroes, like a Robert De Niro, a Denzel, you know, Michael B. Jordan, get to know him a little bit, Margot Robbie, like these intelligent, like creatives that you get to spend time with is really cool.
So you were talking about DJ Climax just now, and everybody knows that on Saturday nights, you host the Set It Off Mix Show with DJ Climax.
Set It Off is your official Saturday night party. He's DJ Climax. I'm Devo Brown. Thank you, Canada, for joining us once again.
And things are about to change.
Things are about to change. You were the OG of Set It Off, Mocha, with DJ Climax. You passed the torch over to me, and I got to do it for many, many years. And it's a dream every Saturday night. We get to party and light up the country, which is nice. But now it's my turn to pass the torch over to my guy. What do you call him? You call him Cheesecake?
Oh, my God. Really?
Shem
Cheesecake! Of Set It Off with DJ Climax.
Let's go, Shem.
Yes, very excited. Very, very excited and humbled to do this with you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know this.
Oh, it's news to you,
That's
everyone's finding out.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I mean, Devo and I have such like great history. When I started 15 years ago, when my very first on-air shift here at KISS was to do evening weekends, and Devo did the shift before me. So Devo and I have had lunches and Thanksgivings together on weekends and spent long weekends together. Getting a lot of wisdom from him, sharing stories. So this is a great moment for me.
So when is your last Set It Off, Shem Cheesecake? When is your first? Is it going to be the same show? How are you guys working it? Do we know yet?
We've got an idea.
Okay.
We've got a plan in place. So this Saturday, in just a couple of days, will be my final Set It Off on the 28th, and then Shem will take over after that. So starting the first week of April.
Yo, you should.
We're going to do a little crossover.
Oh, is he going to stop by?
Okay. Yeah, Shem's stopping by on Saturday, right?
Absolutely.
You got nothing to do.
Amazing.
I got no plans.
All right, Devo Brown, appreciate you, dog. Thanks for me. I know it's like a crazy, crazy week for you. Your last day is on breakfast television tomorrow, where the entire team will be broadcasting from Rogers Center for the Jays opening weekend, and it's going to be incredible. Oakland is in town for 3 days, so we're looking forward to that. And Devo, thank you so much for everything that you've done, not only for KISS, but for breakfast television. You know, we love you, and we're proud of you, and we're happy for you. And anytime you want to come by, man, you know, open invite, bro.
Bro, you know I'm coming by. You know, you don't say that. You know I'm going to come by. I love you guys. You guys have been doing this a long time, at the top of your games the entire time, and I appreciate you guys and respect everything you've done. Thank you so much. Love you guys, man. Appreciate it.
Devo Brown!
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on KISS 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.